making their way forwards, centre of the course, 2 miles and 5 furlongs. They're off. They race away for the opener on day 2. It's the Gallagher Novices Hurdle, 2 miles, 5 furlongs, 10 flights of hurdles they'll jump. The pink of Mercurey is the leader at number 1. On his outside, Ballyburn, keen in the early part of the race, heads almost on the floor. Red cap, white sleeves. Another red and white jacket is Ginkgo Blue, and the handstands in the green is the far side of him. Maroon colours of Predator's Gold takes it in a share of 5th position with one of his many stablemates, Atlantique, in the blue and white. He is already the winner of the Best Turned Out Award. Jimmy du Seuil, quarter jacket of black and white, red sleeves, red cap, drops in to be the back marker of these 7 who are on the turn. A long run now between flights 2 and 3. So they settle down in this Gallagher Novices Hurdle. Mercurey, Brian Hayes leads. His lead is length and a half, maybe 2. Ballyburn, keen going in 2nd place, the odds-on favourite for Paul Townend, white sleeves with a red cap. Then the 2 UK runners. Red and white Ginkgo Blue, Nico de Boinville against the running rail. Harry Cobden, green colours, handstands, level with him as they enter the final 2 miles and run now towards flight number 3, which comes quickly after the turn into the straight. Jumping it now, Ginkgo Blue, a little untidy in red and white, sharing 3rd place. Further behind him, maroon and white colours, Predator's Gold, Danny Mullins has pulled his way through into 5th position. Furthest from the stands, Jimmy du Seuil, Sean O'Keefe, red sleeves and red cap. Blue colours, Patrick Mullins. Atlantique is with Jimmy du Seuil at the back of the field. So the long run down the home straight between flights 3 and 4. And there would be about 6-7 lengths between these 7 runners as they move towards this next flight of hurdles. Lead continues with Mercurey, one of the 5 in the lineup who were winners last time out. 5 in the lineup as well, trained by Willie Mullins. Right in behind him is one of his stablemates. Ballyburn will take it in 2nd position. Again, getting too close to the flight was Ginkgo Blue. Lands narrowly in 3rd position in company with handstands, and between the pair is the blue of Atlantique as they make the run on towards number 5, so begin to run to the halfway stage. Predator's Gold and Jimmy du Seuil continue to be together, still in 6th and 7th places. So away to the far side of the course they go. No real change in the order. Mercurey stretching his lead a little bit now. The others are happy for him to go on by 3 or 4 lengths to Ballyburn running in 2nd. Out wide with him is handstand, sticking to the inner, Ginkgo Blue. Blue colours of Atlantique is with the maroon of Predator's Gold as they now come to number 5, and Jimmy du Seuil is behind those. Mercurey landed now only length and a half. Ginkgo Blue, again another error, and Nico de Boinville has lost his irons on number 5 at Ginkgo Blue as they continue to run up now towards number 6. Continues to be in mid-division, though still in fact now holding 3rd place. But it's Mercurey to Ballyburn in 2nd, Ginkgo Blue and handstands either side of Atlantique. In behind those is Predator's Gold, and then comes Jimmy du Seuil as they jump the flight running to the top of the hill. There it was Predator's Gold in the maroon who landed a little bit awkwardly. But Mercurey, Brian Hayes is still leading. Paul Townend is length and a half, maybe 2 behind him. Always been in 2nd place on Ballyburn. Harry Cobden in green on handstands is wide. Red and white Ginkgo Blue. Nico de Boinville stuck with him early on as they head to 4 from the finish, 1 at the top of the hill. Atlantique in blue with Patrick Mullins is next. In maroon going round the outside and coming into it well is Predator's Gold. Jimmy du Seuil is just at the rear of the field. Left-handed, downhill, 3 more to jump in this Gallagher Novices Hurdle, and Mercurey, they have left him alone in front, leads by around about 1 length. Ballyburn is in 2nd. Handstands is narrowly in 3rd. Predator's Gold on the left in the maroon is coming alongside him going strongly. And then Ginkgo Blue in red and white, Atlantique in blue. Jimmy du Seuil is still the back marker. They're moving down to the 3rd last. Mercurey just in front there to Ballyburn in 2nd place, who's only a half length behind him. Then behind those in 3rd position, handstands. Atlantique in the blue, beginning to make progress now. Ginkgo Blue has dropped out of it completely at the second last. Jumping over it now, Mercurey with Ballyburn level with him and Paul Townend looking round. Right in behind him, a little bit of a barging match, Atlantique and Jimmy Seuil moving through into third and fourth places behind those Predators Gold. Ballyburn, he sends him to the lead now. Jimmy Seuil is in second place, Mercurey is back in third, Atlantique is behind those, then Predators Gold, and it's the Willie Mullins 5 as they come the water last. Ballyburn opens up, clears it well, landing with a 7-8 length advantage now. Up the hill he comes, he's well clear at this stage. Jimmy Seuil is in second position, behind him Atlantique, Mercurey behind those, and then Predators Gold, and that will be the first 5 for Willie Mullins. Ballyburn has won the Gallagher, second place to Jimmy Seuil, then Atlantique, Mercurey, behind Mercurey, Predators Gold, and handstands the last to finish.
And Willie was just checking he had got the first 5. Yes, he had, in the Gallagher bearing Bingham, and we're just watching Ballyburn come back on the big screen. This was the important one amongst your novices.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, a lot of people have been talking about him, but the first time he's wowed me, you know, that was some performance. Just to do, like Paul, to take a look around, turning for home, I said, Paul, you know, but that must have been the feel that the horse was giving him, and then he just opened him up, and I was afraid, were we going to have a nanny power moment at the last? He went into it so fast, and he just pinged it in a way again, you know, and to come up the hill like that, wow, what a performance.
Particularly as he was keen this time, wasn't he?
Well, Paul says he pretends to be keen. He looks keen, he's awkward with his head, even walking around the parade ring, he's all the time shaking it, and he said he looks keener than he is. It's just his head carriage and the way he does things, but he doesn't actually pull as hard as it looks. To me, it looks like he's pulling hard, but Paul said no.
And you surely took great, what's the word I'm looking for? You must have taken great confidence from Slade Steel winning the Supreme yesterday.
Yeah, that was, you know, when you see what he did to the rest of our, what we thought were good team yesterday, and I said, wow, that really puts that form back in perspective again.
And what do you think this horse is? What do you think you'll be doing with him next season?
Anything. I mean, that was a champion hurdle performance in my book. You'd love to be going chasing with his pedigree and his size and scope, but I imagine, you know, there you are. I mean, lost him out himself, the champion hurdle next year. I don't know. We'll have to have a word with Ronnie and David Manassa, who own the horse. And, you know, they might say, let's get on chasing and maybe try and make a Gold Cup horse out of him. I don't know.
He's got a staying type of pedigree, hasn't he? As well as some speed.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of an old Vic Mayer, I think, and you'd love that by Fleming's-Firth. But then, you know, I'm thinking if you had 2 horses going for a champion hurdle, you might get one there. The way, I mean, we've seen this week Nicky Henderson must be devastated having to pull out his horses. You know, and that's what I'm always dreading, that we have like a black swan comes in from the side, takes you out of the knees, and with the sort of firepower that we have and that Nicky has, and that, you know, it's going to be a very quiet week for him, and you know, we all feel for him, you know, because you know, we'd rather have beaten Constitution Hill to win the, but you know, that's we're good pals, and we like the competition, you know, and it's just awful for people when you save up for the whole year, your energy, everything, put it all into this, and then the horses are taken out because of some mystery sort of whatever's going through the yard. We don't know, he doesn't know, and it's tough. It's very tough. As
a sports person, you know, it's right that you want to beat the best around, but you also know how Nicky Henderson is feeling.
Yeah. I mean, it's our one dread every year, myself and Jackie, you know, where is it coming from? What's going to come out of the side that you can't see coming? And obviously that's what's happened 7 barrows this year. Yeah. Whereas not good for the racing either, you know, but we like competition. We have to have it.
Absolutely, totally agree. But yours are in fine fettle. That's 98 up, 4th winner. Well done.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
And we spoke to them at the Dublin Racing Festival, I did, and I rather excitedly said, you've got the Supreme winner. I was completely wrong. You've got the Ballymore winner.
I left that to Ronnie.
The Gallagher.
Oh gosh, sorry, good point.
Good
catch, well done.
Do I start again?
Sadly, we're live. How is it feeling now?
Unbelievable. Ronnie's done this before. It's my first time. Unbelievable. I haven't spoken to Willie for 5 weeks. Ronnie spoke to him, chose the race. I just came right from the start. I said, I'm on the journey. You're the racing people. I leave it to you.
And you were just saying, I mean, you know how it is. With horses, things can go wrong. We've seen it with Nicky Henderson this week. You know, you can't count your chickens before they're hatched. So have you been keeping David's feet on the ground?
No. Listen, it's a team event between the two of us. All we want is the best for the horse, and pick the right race. And I think we did at the end up. We'll pick the right race. So he won.
You've had Simon Sig in this position as well, though, so you know that a horse could be absolutely brilliant, but there are highs, there are lows.
There's more lows than highs. So, but when there's today, there's today.
Enjoy the good days in sport, because
We'll make the most of it.
Yeah, you both know that, don't you? With your background, you both know that. But it must have been some high. The build up to the festival, then coming here today with a horse that was so talked about. Give us an insight about what that was like.
it was the hype. If we'd been 3-4 to 1, just one of the horses. But, you know, I was saying, to get here, you finish your work Thursday, then Blood's Friday, then you've got to get on the ferry, then you've got to hear that it's settled in. It's easier managing footballers, I promise you.
The thing is, he's better not reading the papers. I hope he gets a good night's sleep tonight.
Well, I'm not going to help here, because you've got a horse here that could do anything, couldn't he? I mean,
Slow down, let's just enjoy today.
Correct.
Stop it today. No more. Don't ask me what next.
I wasn't going to.
We're just going to party.
Oh, I like the sound
My
of
box
that.
will be rocking tonight.
I like the sound of that.
Enjoy it.
Well, enjoy this horse of immense potential, and enjoy your moment on the podium as well.
Thank
well
you very
done.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.